This is Cheap Seats.
Vinny Romeo.
Luca performer.
Hilarious.
Il before Saw.
Hilarious.
Hey everybody, welcome to season 3 of Cheap Seats. They said it couldn't be done. Who's they? Our parents. In your face, Mom. We're still here. And we've made some pretty significant changes around here since season 2. We've listened to your emails, and for starters, we totally got rid of the 40-watt bulb in this lamp right here. A lot of people wrote in about that. Replaced it with a 45. Another big change, we also completely got rid of the tray and the fake microwave back there.
I've been calling for that for a long time. I'm happy it's gone.
No, seriously, after season 2, we thought really long and hard, and we finally decided to get rid of our head researcher, Maury Zimbalist.
Fired him.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, you're gone.
You fired me?
You didn't get the email?
No, I didn't get the email. You're firing me?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm 2 weeks away from tearing this. This is bullshit. You know this is bullshit. You want a piece of me? I'll take you down. I will kill you in your sleep, Scores. I will murder thee.
Get his swipe card. Okay, today we're going to take a look at the 2004 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, an obnoxious display that illustrates to the third world why the first world can't be trusted with extra food. And here's what you're going to want to look for.
Here's what to look for. Here's what to look for.
Notice how much ESPN tries to make these eaters seem like real athletes and the event seem like a real sport. It's binge eating, people. If it were a real sport, it would have its own Hall of Fame, and the Olsen twins would have their own wing. All right, who's hungry?
Happy birthday, everybody in America from the
It's everybody in America's birthday?
heart of Coney Island. It's ESPN's Great American Event Series as we continue with the Nathan's Hot Dog.
Of course, a USA chant. And nothing says America more than gluttonous eating.
Day, 4th of
Hot
July,
and humid.
here to
A perfect day for an
celebrate
eating competition.
and to consume more than 500
Freeze it. This guy thinks he's at the Today Show.
And this guy thinks he's in the Flamingo Kid.
And this guy wrote way too much on his sign.
The end of the D train stop here, just by the beach, and laying
Hey man, is it cool if I throw a veggie dog on? I've got some Boca Burgers too, if anyone's got a craving.
at a time. We will consume about
Freeze it.
5.
It's time for a Cheap Seats SAT question. What do all of these people have in common? A, none of these people got invited to a 4th of July cookout. B, 15% of the crowd is related to Stephon Marbury. C, 40% of the crowd is related to Stephon Marbury. Or D, both B and C. Oh, D. Wait, how could it be both 15 and 40%? That doesn't make sense. Well, the SAT test is biased. You know that.
Here, Gary Miller joined you here along with the co-founder of the International
Co-founder?
Yeah, well, he had some help.
Meeting, Rich Shea. And Rich, you know, all we can talk about is Kobayashi and the 3-time reigning champion here, but is there anyone that stands a chance against the Michael Jordan of this sport?
Harold Miner, perhaps?
Here in Coney Island today, Kobayashi, obviously the great.
There's Kobayashi on the practice tee, just warming up with some veggie sausage links.
12 minutes, a world record. Of course, Ed Cookie Jarvis would like to set his own record today.
By eating all of his fingers. And thank God he wore his eating glasses.
Let him down. Now, Eric Badlands Booker, an aspiring rapper, a 7-train.
Should Badlands be sweating that much?
Well, on the rap circuit, he is known as MC Dry Idea, so.
I like to call Sonia the Black Widow Thomas.
Is that the same Sonya from Mortal Kombat?
No, she's the same Sonya from Red Sonya.
In just 8 minutes, she may indeed take Kobayashi's belt today.
We saw them in
I didn't realize hot dog eaters needed Secret Service protection.
Darren Ravel. Darren?
And now, the starting lineups for your Waiter Eaters. Big, bigger, adorable, foreign, Kobayashi's intern, and an elderly couple who got on the wrong bus at the Port Authority bus terminal.
You got a little breakfast?
6 eggs scrambled with American cheese and bacon and ketchup.
A little breakfast? Yeah, like China's a little crowded. Can't he ever just relax and enjoy his food? It's always work, work, work.
Crisp cereal. There was a little wizard on the box. His name was Cookie Jarvis.
Jared Fogle, pre-Subway.
I said, oh, you're the wizard on the box. You're Cookie Jarvis.
Freeze it. Baby looks nervous. Why? Because Cookie looks hungry.
Cookie appears to be just
Here,
another
kid, have some
family
coffee.
man from the suburbs. But he takes his barbecuing and his hot
Is
dog
that a
eating
pager on his neck? He's blowing up. Literally.
We're like the best of friends. He's like my adopted brother, I tell him.
Wait, he's not your birth brother? Thanks for the clarification.
Friendships are off, and it's just time to do business. It doesn't matter who's out there.
I wonder how long it would take Cookie to eat Booker. I think he can do it in under an hour. Now, a lot of people have emailed into our competitive eating blog and asked us, is it possible to cheat in a hot dog eating contest? And we're going to answer that question with a person, Terry Borkin. He's the world's foremost fake hot dog eater.
That's right. And next year, I'm going to win Nathan's hot dog eating contest by cheat eating, or as I like to call it, cheating.
Okay, Terry here is going to show us how to eat.
Fake eat.
Fake eat 3 hot dogs in 10 seconds. That's twice the speed of normal hot dog eaters.
And 1/114th the speed of sound, so you know.
Okay, are you ready, Terry?
No, but I could fake it.
Yeah, okay. And go! And time! Wow. Wow. You devoured those dogs.
Did I? Just check the replay.
Whoa, no.
What?
Way! You're like a living David Blaine.
I know, and on top of that, I'm also vegan.
You are not a vegan.
It's true, I won't even wear a leather belt.
Wow, Terry Borkin. Stay with us. More cheap seats after this.
I'm also Japanese.
You are not
That's true.
Japanese.
I'm an army brat. My dad was stationed in Osaka.
You don't look Japanese.
No, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats, where we're watching the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest from 2004. And I gotta say, I'm a huge Sonia Thomas fan. Black Widow, sure, but I do think it's weird that she shares the same nickname as another famous female Asian American athlete, Jeanette the Black Widow Lee. When neither of them are black, neither of them are widows. And I would argue that neither of them are athletes. That said, still a fan. All right, let's head back to the regurgitation celebration and see what comes up. And when you think of eating contests, you think of one name, Drew Bledsoe?
When I'm doing eating contest, I want to kill the man.
She loved Charlize Theron in the movie Monster. A little too much.
You know, everything I did it well. Me, I'm strong.
Me, I'm nauseous.
Eric Bell and Booker, they are my prey, and I own them.
Is that what prey means?
Sonia, the Black Widow, Thomas.
Here she is, the weigh-in. She's
Are they publicly weighing this woman?
Yeah, she weighed in at 98.
Of course she's gonna cry.
Of a woman, you can see that she is vicious at the competition.
Check it out. Sonia and Cookie are trash eating at each other.
He was enjoying himself there a couple days ago.
Japan sends its finest eaters to Nathan's hot dog.
Kill Bill Volume 3?
No eater in history has dominated like Kobayashi.
Red skies at night. Red skies at night. Whoa.
For a month prior, I eat a lot.
And then for a week, I'll only eat people.
More each day. What I do is I snap the hot dogs in half with the buns.
Whatever I can't fit in my mouth, I hide in my wrist and/or headbands.
More and more, there's better competitors coming out, and it pushes me to...
He doesn't sound like he has an accent at all.
Your audience is looking at when they're looking at different contestants.
Dr. Rubin supports this sport?
And they're looking at the
Wait,
size of
freeze it. Shouldn't that diploma be hanging on the wall? Yeah, but I think this way his chair covers up the fact that he went to med school in the Cayman Islands.
The smaller competitors have less body fat and that their stomach may be able to expand.
Kobayashi now in his first trimester.
High capacity, you're increasing the tendency for things.
And there's a little morning sickness. Yeah, looks like someone's not making out with Sonia after the competition.
Keep going when your soul says stop. But to win, you must continue. And that's what you're going to see at 8 minutes. That horrible...
How much puke does he think he's going to catch with just those 3 fingers? And the winner of the looking like a hot dog contest right there.
Let's go down to our MC, George Shea.
Hot dog rickshaw. Racist or awesome?
Mathematics into science.
Is Kobayashi in danger of being assassinated?
Tsunami there in the Nathan's palanquin coming out.
Get those balloons out of here. He hates balloons.
Of his fans, they are throwing roses, I believe, Ryan.
I'm half expecting Bert Parks to appear in the foreground and break into song. There he is, Mr. Hot Dog Eating Japanese Guy.
I don't want to take anything away from Bonds, but I mean, to compare Kobayashi to Bonds is a slight against Kobayashi.
You know, I couldn't agree with that statement more. Yeah, Bonds isn't even in Kobayashi's league. I know. Kobayashi set the record for most dogs eaten in one sitting. Bonds lately pretty much just sitting. Package for cheap seats. Did you order anything? No. What is this? Who would be sending us something in the middle of the show? I don't know. So strange. Terry Borkin. Oh my God. This guy. Stay with us. It's still warm. Is it really? He's unbelievable. Don't touch it so much. Don't. Oh man. Do you care that according to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, the average American eats 70 hot dogs a year? Do you care that the world's biggest hot dog was 1,996 feet long, created by Sarah Lee for the 1996 Olympics? Do you care that in 2003, William the Refrigerator Perry participated in the Nathan's contest, but quit after only 5 minutes and 4 hot dogs? Which is actually longer than he lasted in the ring with Manute Bull. Let's head back to the gluttony.
We're going to start in 4, 3...
Wait, I'm not ready. I just need a little more.
1, go! And they are off.
Kobayashi looks like he's doing karaoke, but the mic's not plugged in.
All-you-can-eat contest.
You guys want separate checks? Oh, this is going to be a nightmare.
Sonia, the Black Widow Thomas.
Are these kosher? They better be kosher.
Kobayashi, listen to this crowd. Feel
Kobayashi's so confident he just ordered a slice of pizza.
the sky of the Almighty, the inverted crucible from which all of his bounty flows.
Wait, did he just say the inverted crucible from which all of his bounty flows? Yeah, he dropped out of televangelist school with 1 semester to go. You can't tell.
Hot dogs. Kobayashi came out today wanting to win.
Sweet hat. Yeah, he's an honorary member of Salt and Pepper.
By himself, I thought. He's
I get the feeling this footage arrived in the mail in a discreet plain brown wrapper.
Those dogs into. Yeah, you know, another story here is Sonia Thomas. I mean, she's a rookie, and rookies are a little bit naive, which actually can help them. Sonia.
She is naive. She still thinks wrestling's real. And she ordered a Diet Coke.
It's a good thing to be young in this game. Now, Badlands Booker.
If Sonia Thomas and Kobayashi mate, do you think their kid would devour her while nursing?
Pretty much dog for dog. I mean, the story right now, it looks like Kobayashi and Schroeder. Now, Booker, of course, he's not had a career year.
Which is a bad break, considering this is a contract year for him.
Last night, he's going to stick to the fundamentals. It's the fundamentals that got him to this stage.
What kind of fundamentals are there in throwing meat down your throat?
Nathan's of Coney Island. Yes, they're famous.
And yes, the bathroom has not been cleaned since it opened.
16. For 88 years, people from all over the world have consumed millions of hot dogs here.
On the corner of Surf and Stillwell Avenues, that's where...
For being such a great depression, why did the 1930s always look like so much fun?
1916, it was a test of patriotism among 4 immigrants.
How does Wayne Gretzky know so much about hot dogs?
The only one really standing at 12 minutes, so that's why this is a 12-minute contest.
During the first part of the 20th century...
The screaming feels like it's from a different movie. Really? Which movie? Under the Tuscan Sun?
Now let's go back to Cookie Jarvis and Badlands Booker, and they've got some catching up to do. Kobayashi
Why is Kobayashi separating the bun from the dog? He likes to keep the hot side hot and the cool side cool.
Shirota could be an interesting story to watch today. I'm surprised we're not seeing Sonia yet, but she's got a long way to go.
In his mind's eye right now, Jarvis sees a lone Ritz cracker with a diminutive pimento placed artfully in the golden brown center.
Back of Belcher. It looks like he did that successfully. Kobayashi now, look at him shaking, almost like Axl Rose on the stage at the Garden.
More like Axl Rose today at the stage delicatessen.
And Sonia Thomas is also starting to throw.
This must be like SpectraVision for William Perry.
She is very graceful when she eats. She doesn't stress out. You know, we're now halfway through. She is not going to hit the wall. Sonia Thomas.
This is starting to look like some post-apocalyptic USO show. Yep, all they need right now is a cryogenically frozen Wayne Newton.
She'll break the female record today that she set last year.
Does this guy know it's a competition? That was the smallest bite I've ever seen. Kobayashi eats guys like him for breakfast. Well, after he dips them in a glass of water.
Oh, look at Kobayashi. He's getting into it.
I think he's trying to untangle his small intestine.
Kobayashi's starting to pull away from the field.
You know, in a recent study, it was reported that America leads the world in obesity. But there are a lot of products on the market that can help turn America from a nation of Gilbert Browns into a nation of Bobby Browns. Take a look.
These are my pants from 6 months ago. Don't believe it? Well, here's a picture to prove it. I know, right? But I've lost hundreds of pounds and gained hundreds of confidence, and I want you to do the same, even if you don't need to. Hi, my name is Dr. Gail Timlin, president of Diet Supplement Industries Incorporated, and people say to me all the time, but Gail, you're not a real doctor. And I say to them, oh yeah? Well, I graduated with a PhD in religious studies at Kent State University. Is that real enough for you? No? Well, how's this for real? And how did I lose it, you ask? I lost hundreds of pounds by taking the best dietary product on the market, dietaloxepam. But can something so good be legal, you ask? Hey, you ask a lot of questions. Of course it's legal, and I should know. I'm not only a doctor and president of Diet Supplemental Industries Incorporated, I'm also the junior state representative of Rhode Island. So I can guarantee that this drug, although manufactured in Zihuatanejo, Mexico, is going to remain FDA approved. And why wouldn't it be? Look how many pounds I lost. But don't just believe my pants. Take a look at professional hot dog eating champion Kobayashi. Do you really think he could eat 52 hot dogs in 12 minutes without dietaloxepam? If you did, you'd be an idiot. His stomach would explode. But with dietaloxepam, your stomach expands like a balloon, giving you the confidence to achieve your goals. Still not convinced? Man, you're hard to please. Here's how dietaloxepam works. First, the pill is broken into a fine powder which can be spread into a neat column. Then, quickly, the powder enters the central nervous system, eventually hitting the stomach where it begins working on your metabolism. Soon, food cravings are transformed into overconfidence.
I lost 150 pounds. It was great. I gained 150% more confidence. I'm sorry. Do you hear a helicopter? No?
Trust me, dietaloxepam works. I should know. I'm not only a doctor, a state representative, president of Diet Supplement Industries Incorporated, but I'm also a surrogate father of 3. Fathers never lie. And neither do these.
Dietaloxepam may cause headache, backache, restless legs, jittery feeling, dry mouth, gastrointestinal upset, sleep difficulty, depression, intense anger, psychosis, really painful death.
Hey, welcome back. Now, I have a question about the winner of the very first Nathan's hot dog eating contest in 1916. Well, I don't have an answer. Well, I know who would.
Game 7 of 82 when the Cardinals played the Brewers. Randy bought a special Frank, just as Milwaukee sang. So they took the wiener home and raised him as their very own. It's not Whitey Herzog, it's the answer dog.
Shut up!
Dog.
What do you want?
Ah, answer dog. Okay, we want to know who won the first hot dog eating contest and how many dogs did he eat?
James Mullen, 13 hot dogs in 12 minutes. Can I go? Or are you going to make me watch my brothers and sisters get devoured in the name of sport? How about we all sit down and watch the movie Alive on a loop, and then we give a championship belt to the rugby player who eats the most meat? Would you like that, huh?
All right, take it easy, answer dog. It's just a contest for fun.
Fun? My father died in an eating contest, so don't you tell me about fun.
All right, you know what? Cover his eyes up. I want to see the end of this. Okay, well, where are his eyes? I don't know where his eyes are. I see a slit for his mouth, but I don't see the eyes. Look for eyelashes. Okay, look for eyelashes or really touchy.
Chugging those.
My Sharota.
Closing in on 50. It's the magic number here. This will be the third time he's done it at this competition.
You ever see a mountain throw up in his mouth? We call that putting a lid on the volcano.
Badlands is almost suffering a reversal. He's keeping it down.
They should try this with those toasted buns like they have on Cape Cod. Yeah, and invite one of the Kennedys. Sure, competitive family, likes eating. My Sharota.
Easily, he hammered that thing down.
He's got to get
hot dog groupies, or as we like to call them, bun skanks.
Here in Coney Island, never before at Nathan's Famous have we seen 51 dogs. Kobayashi may indeed do that. He is a magician. He is arguably the best athlete practicing any sport today.
Arguably? Yes. And that's an argument you would lose.
52, a new world record. Unbelievable.
For a human. I mean, there's got to be an asterisk there, Ren. I mean, I'm sure there's a polar bear somewhere who's eaten 57.
Amazing accomplishment at Nathan's Famous.
Yeah, greatest athlete ever in the history of the world. We know.
Slowing down, he's actually picking up the pace.
He is focused. This man has eaten 17.7 pounds of pan-seared calf brains in 15 minutes. Can he do it?
Wait a minute. 11 seconds left and you're just mentioning the cat brains now? That seems to be the kind of thing you'd want to mention up top.
History has been made in Coney Island at Nathan's Famous.
Whoa, did he just flip us off? No, he was just giving a shout out to Roseanne Barr.
In 12 minutes. Look at the joy on his face.
I'm not so sure that's joy.
Takeru Kobayashi, 53 hot dogs.
It's not only how many dogs he's eaten, it's also how much he's raised his cholesterol in the last 12 minutes.
Come into the game, which is very good.
What happens to all the food that's still in his mouth? Well, he mails it to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it's displayed next to Curt Schilling's sock.
On a throne garnished with roses.
The Black Widow's still eating her prey that she owns.
4 straight titles for Kobayashi, the best eater in the world.
Well, what have we learned? We've learned that it takes more than 2 fingers to create a vomit dam. You don't have to lose a husband to be considered a widow. And the Great Depression, not so depressing. All right, let's try and hold it in while we give out some cheapies. Cheapie for least valuable decision. I'm going to give mine to Cookie Jarvis for going for that last dog. Oh, Cookie, you were way out of contention by that point. It was like Mike Sweeney pulling a hammy trying to beat out an infield hit in September. You're on the Royals, buddy. There's no need for that. My least valuable decision was Kobayashi's decision to wear the salt and pepper hat. If it's 96, I'm letting it slide. He's from Japan, and they're a little behind in the world of hip-hop. But it's 2004. Give the man a brand Nubian cap. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. We want to thank Terry Bork and Cheat Eater for stopping by. The Answer Dog, of course. Wait, where's the answer? Where's the answer dog? Where is the answer dog? Terry. Terry, no,
What are you doing?
What
I'm enjoying a hot dog.
No, you can't. That's the answer dog.
You can't eat him. I'm not eating him. I'm fake eating him.
We're watching the food in your mouth.
Are you? Let's check the report.